Hello everyone, Minute Plus Meditation here. It's Saturday, the second week of Easter, continuing with the 6th chapter of St. John's Gospel. So in these few verses, the disciples get into a boat and they row out to the Sea of Galilee, going to the other side. Jesus is actually going up to pray, but he sees them miles away. Does he have good vision? And then the storm comes up. Apparently they can happen very quickly on the Sea of Galilee. And they're getting scared, and all of a sudden they see Jesus walking on water. It's like, they think they're seeing a ghost. And they cry out in fear. And these words are so important. Do not be afraid, it is I. Or it is I, do not be afraid. So he gets into the boat and everything just immediately calms down, right? And they're at the shore where they need to go. So there's so many applications to this, so many real day-to-day personal applications to this. We can be so upset, so caught in turbulence by irascible appetites like our anger, fury, our discouragement, our passions, our cowardice, all that kind of stuff, or our concupiscible appetites, this inordinate desire for pleasure. Could be food, it could be certainly in the sexual area, it could be caught up in overeating, or pornography is a plague today. It can never be talked about enough, but it needs to be talked about in the proper way, obviously. But sometimes these things, they cause turbulence in our lives, real storms, and we get scared. Scared leads to discouragement, despondency, perhaps depression, because we feel we're never going to get out of this, and we know, everybody knows this is not good for them. It does not produce happiness, joy, real peace, serenity. Something positive. It's not just an absence of something, but it's actually, the existence of something, joy and peace, that is. So, but we feel we can't get. Many people feel they can't get out of it. They can't have that calm again. And if we open our minds, our hearts, our soul to these words of Jesus, do not be afraid, or it is I, do not be afraid, we will experience the same power in our life. And for a Catholic, that means being willing to go to confession and experiencing the power of the resurrection in the sacrament of penance. Now, even when we go to confession, let's be realistic, we all know as Catholics that it's not over, because sins can be deeply rooted in our life. Passions, are not, resolved just by one confession, even if it's a deep, profound confession. It could happen, but it tends not to be the way. God has his own reasons or purposes in allowing things to remain in our life, to be humbled, to understand the need to go to him constantly, because it's usually not going to him that gets us in trouble, or we've been away from him for a long time and then we've experienced the effects of that in our life. There's so many things. God doesn't want us to suffer per se, but God is wiser than we think he is. For the vast majority of us, if you have a bad temper and you go to confession, you're truly sorry for just blowing your cork, it's not going to be over. The tendencies, the situations could still arise where it leads you to do it again. So we have to fight these things every single day. We need to pray every day. We need to offer little sacrifices or mortifications to train our will and strive to repair the damage every single day. We never give up the fight until we're dead. But we have to, what is the basis of our hope to do this stuff every day? These words, it is I. Do not be afraid. I will help you. So let us today ask Jesus to help us know the power of these words, their transformative words, and to be committed to asking every single day. God bless you.